Today we will be testing the zone moving average color direction detection indicator. But before we do, if you have not watched the first video on the channel and all the videos after that, you need to go do that now. Here at the Academy of Forex, we are building the best trading system possible as a team. There is also a link down below to sign up for Tradingview. You can save a little bit of money if you use the link below to sign up for your account. You can also find a link below to join us on Discord. Lastly, if you would like a list of all the indicators we have tested along with their win rates, but you aren't interested in watching all the videos on the channel, you can sign up for our $9 Patreon, and you will receive the complete list of indicators. We also would like to introduce our Patreon exclusive Discord channel. As a $9 Patreon, you will be invited to join an exclusive Discord channel where we will give you a list of winning indicators and links for the MT platform, give you winning strategies, post trade ideas, give advanced advice, and much more. So click the link below to join our Patreon. Alright, as I said, today we will be testing the zone moving average color direction detection indicator. Before we do though, I wanted to put the testing scoreboard up for everyone to see. So to date, we have tested a total of 51 different strategies, with 13 of them being profitable. We've also tested a total of 601 indicators, with 249 of them being winners. The best ones so far were able to achieve a 100% win rate. Now you need to go back and watch those videos to understand the context of how they were able to achieve that. So go back and watch those videos and see what you can get out of those winning indicators. And keep in mind that we test all these strategies and indicators on the Forex market, but they can be applied to just about any market universally. Alright, so today's indicator is the zone moving average color direction detection indicator. And you can see it here on screen. Now, in the last video, we tested this one using the color shift in the zone or band itself. This time, what we're going to do is go ahead and test it as a price action break. And so what we're looking for is when price action breaks down below the lower band, we will go short. When price action breaks up above the upper band, then we will go long. And so basically identical to how we have been testing all the other moving averages during the testing process. So all right, let's go ahead and get on with the testing and see what we can get out of this. Alright, so the first signal that we pick up is a short signal right here. So I hovered over it for a minute just so that way I could look at the coordinates of the band itself, the zone, the moving average zone. And so the one to the far right is going to be the lower band here. And so what we're looking at is the position of the lower band, the price that it was at, and then we're looking at the close of this particular candle, which we can see right here, and we hover over that. So we look at the moving average zone was at 81.66, the close of this candle, and we can see that the close of this candle was at 81.596, and so it was below the moving average zone. Now if you just look at it, it's a little bit difficult to see that it whether it was actually below or not, and so we just double check those coordinates there, the prices and so on. So we went short right here, and immediately we get this spike back to the upside right here, and then we actually get this gap up from 1 week to the next, and so that definitely went up there and stopped us out. Let's go ahead and continue on. Alright, so the second signal that we picked up was also a short signal right here. We get a little bit of a push to the downside, getting us somewhat close to our take profit, about halfway there, before we then get this spike back to the upside here, which does come up and unfortunately stops us out again. Let's go ahead and continue on. Alright, so right here we get this long signal. Kind of just glanced past it there and continued on with the bar replay, but we get the spike to the upside right here, comes up, closes there above our moving average zone, and it looks like, let's just double check here, yep, comes up right here on this little push right here, gets us to our take profit, and then continues to take off rather nicely there. Then over here we get a short, but I'm not sure if it is right here. We're going to do the same thing we did last time. We're looking at the coordinates of our zone here and the close of our candle. Let's see, 85.63, and the close of the candle was at 85.65. So that was not a official break, but that one right there definitely was. Let's see here, play it forward a little more here. I don't think it's going to get us to our take profit. It does not. Gets pushes down a little bit there, but then spikes right back up right there, which stops us out once again. Let's go ahead and finish out the year. All right, so we get a break to the downside right there on that one. Looks like it's the same kind of deal we had back there, where we get this gap up from 1 week to the next, and so it gaps up into the zone and then comes down and breaks the lower band, stays within our stop, but then it comes down, misses our take profit just barely, and takes off to the upside there, which does eventually stop us out. And we get a break, to the upside right there, and it comes up and obviously gets us to our take profit there. All right, so that's going to put us at the end right there. Before we take a look at what this was able to achieve, now would be a good time to say that if you are interested in excelling your trading knowledge, I highly recommend that you join our Patreon only channel on our Discord server. You can find a link to our Patreon down below, as well as a link to our Discord. Once you sign up as a patron, it'll give you access to the Patreon only channel, where we post some really great advanced information about trading strategies, trading indicators, and trading philosophy in general. And as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, you'll get access to the full list of indicators that we have tested. That comes in an Excel version and a PDF version, and you will get that full list of indicators showing exactly which indicators were winners, which ones were losers, as well as their win rates. And you'll get access to an Excel sheet of all the strategies that we have tested that shows exactly which strategies were winners, which ones were losers, as well as their win rates, and links to go back and review those individual strategies. And so there is a lot of benefits to becoming a patron of the channel, and it doesn't cost hardly anything at all. I highly recommend it. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at our indicator here. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We have 6 trades all together, and we have 1 and 2 winning trades. And so obviously that is not going to meet the 60% criteria that we were looking for. It was worth a shot to see if this would give us some kind of better edge when it comes to using basically a moving average as a baseline. Again, notoriously, we have had issues with moving averages because they often get this whipsaw type action when we are using it with price action, where price will break above and then below and then above and then below and then above and below and so on, and causes just strings of losing trades in these clusters of like consolidation and so on. And so it's always nice to look for an indicator that gives some kind of a buffer, some kind of a band where you don't get that effect. But unfortunately, this one didn't do too well. Not that it's a horrible indicator, I'm sure might work with some other things, but for this particular purpose and what we're looking for, it's not going to do what we need it to do. So for that reason, it is going to continue to stay on the no list, and we will move on to the next indicator from here.